Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. Also, if you want to order any of my tarot lessons or tarot sessions, if you want to order my decks that I might present today, my miniature altars, t-shirts, hair or body oils, check the description box below for my email. That is the only place that you will find my products. You email me directly and I will tell you how to go about getting those services. So let's jump right into it, y'all. I got to tell y'all first about a dream that I had recently. Then we're going to tap into the message a little bit further with the cards to see what exactly does this mean for you. So in my dream, my son, my oldest son and I, we were sitting on a roller coaster. If you've ever been on a roller coaster, you know how that process is when they're getting everybody strapped in and you're just waiting for, you know, everybody to be safely secured before they start taking off on a roller coaster. Now, this particular roller coaster was one of those drops. It was a drop roller coaster, but it was like individually. I don't even know if they have one like that, but individually, everyone would drop at their own time. So I'm sitting there next to my son. He's excited. He's anxious. I'm nervous. And I'm just like, I'm looking at him like, you ready for this? He's like, yeah, I'm ready to go, Ma. So finally, they get ready to drop. My son drops first. He's screaming, you know, excited, you know, in bliss, right? So I'm sitting there like, ooh, I'm getting ready to drop. But I'm like, I don't even know if I want to do this. So literally, it started to move, then it stopped right in its tracks. So I'm looking around like, what's going on? How come it stopped? A woman comes running up and she's like, oh my God, you're not even secure. My seat was not secure. Now, I'm telling you, I was about to drop from way up in the air in an unsecured seat, right? She goes over to each person on a roller coaster was assigned an attendant. So every single person, like for my son, he had his own person that was supposed to check the controls and make sure that he was secure. Each individual person had their own attendant. My attendant, she goes and approaches this guy. And she asked him, like, did you know that she was not secure? Because that's their only job, is to make sure that that one individual person is safe and protected before they press that button to go down. So he's like, oh, I forgot. She like, you forgot? So she takes me. I get off the roller coaster, off the seat. She takes me and this guy, because this is the boss. She's the big boss. She walks him to the back office and she walks me to the back office with him. She starts taking out the paperwork right away. This is his termination papers. And she's telling him like, you got to go. This woman almost lost her life. And he's getting mad. I'm talking about he was so irate that they had to call security to take him up out of there. But in other words, he got fired. He lost everything as a result of not doing his assignment, which was to make sure that I was safe and protected before I went on that adventure, right? So I wake up. Now, what I got from that message, before I even look into the cards to see why this person was so irresponsible, is that, you know, roller coasters obviously can deal with emotions. It can deal with the ups and downs of life. Roller coasters can also represent surrendering and just falling free. Okay, so you don't really have a whole lot of control over particular situations. You just kind of going with the energy of wherever that ride is taking you. You just got to roll with it, okay? It can also be the energy of like adventure, you know, taking a leap of faith and just doing something risky, like it's a risk-taking thing. The person who was supposed to protect me, they was given an assignment by their higher up. For me, that higher up person represented the Most High. That person that was supposed to protect you, chosen, fumbled the ball on purpose. They knew that they had an assignment to make sure that you were safe and secure and protected. But they took advantage of their position in your life and they literally purposely did not secure you because they wanted to see you fall. They wanted to see you down emotionally. Again, roller coasters can deal with emotions. For some of these people, they just wanted to see you all the way flat on your face. Okay? Regardless of what their motive was, they took a fall from grace as a result of not taking on the assignment that was given to them. And this was not a hard assignment, y'all. Whoever this person was, all they had to do was maneuver a couple of things to make sure that you were safe and secure, and they would receive their wealth and abundance as a result of carrying out their assignment. That was their assignment in this lifetime, was to protect you, chosen. Because the fact that this person's wealth was attached to his position in protecting me on that ride meant that once he got terminated for not protecting me, that's the Most High saying, you have taken a fall from grace. You have not fulfilled the contract. You did not take on your position that I gave you. The only assignment that I gave you was to take care of that chosen seed over there, protect them, make sure that they are safe. That person fumbled the ball. And so as a result of it, they lost all of their wealth that was attached to their assignment to you, chosen. So whoever this person is, they are taking losses. And like I said, when she took him to that back room to hand over his termination papers, he lost his mind. And security had to come in and take him up out of there. That would be your spiritual team and your angels removing this person out of your life, out of your energy, and they just have to go kicking and screaming, because either way, whether they like it or not, they got to go. So let's jump right into it and see, why is it that this person purposely sabotaged their assignment to protect you? I will also say, because my son was on that roller coaster and he was safe and protected, it also represents that your offspring are definitely protected. For those of you who have children, they're safe, okay? But whoever this person is that was assigned to you, chosen, they wanted to see you fall. They wanted to see you hit rock bottom. And all they had to do was press a couple of little buttons. It was a very easy assignment where they could have made sure that you were safe and secure. So I need to see, why was this person willing to risk it all? I don't know if they thought that they would be able to get away with it. Let me see. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is here. That's somebody that comes in with this emotional sentiment, okay? They're coming in like they have the right intentions. Oh, okay. The Six of Pentacles. That deals with abundance. Receiving something. Oh, so it's almost like they took on the assignment to protect you, because for them, it was all about what they could gain by being connected to you. It wasn't because they actually wanted to protect you. It was because they'll come in and act like, okay, yeah, you know, I'm pulling up. I'm coming in to do my job, to protect you, to keep you safe, right? But they know that there is financial wealth that is attached to that position. So they took on the position because of what they could gain. They fumbled the ball. What is this? The world is in the reverse. They did not want to see you successful. That's why they fumbled the ball. They didn't want to see you successful because they knew that that roller coaster was going to take you on an adventure. It was going to take you somewhere. Most of the time you get on a roller coaster, even though you might be a little nervous, by the time you get off of that thing is the sense of euphoria. Like you just feel high, like you just, you know, that adrenaline is going, and you know, it feels good by the time you get off. You feel like you've conquered something, right? If you go on scared, you feel like you've overcome fears. You know, if you go on with the intention that it's going to be fun, it usually is fun, and you come out feeling more high vibrational, ready to take that ride again, right? So this person understood that path was getting ready to take you somewhere, and it was getting ready to help you to overcome some sort of fear or anxiety. They didn't want to see you do it. So instead, they wanted to, like, because I was nervous, right? I was nervous thinking like, I don't think I want to do this. So what they wanted to do was to actually help me to realize my fears in a negative way. Like, okay, I could tell that she's afraid to take this leap of faith, so I'm getting ready to make it even worse for her so that she plunges, right? That's what that person was trying to do to you, chosen. They recognized that there was some apprehension as far as taking the leap of faith and doing something that was risky, but instead of them taking on their assignment to protect you, okay, they decided to sabotage you. At least they tried to, but the Most High, which was their boss in the dream, came in and said, oh, hell no. caught them right there in their tracks. They didn't even know that there would be somebody else that would see it and recognize it before they could sabotage you. Okay? That would be the Most High, who never misses. That will be your angels and ancestors, who will not allow you to dash a toe, regardless of the fact that this person thought that they was in control, because they was given some control. But what they found out is that they did not have full control over your destiny, because someone else was able to come in and stop them in their tracks before they could fulfill their wicked mission against you. And so they did not want to see you move towards success and to tear through that ribbon, which represents that you have gotten to the finish line here. You have won. There's victory. This card was in the reverse as to why they did not do their due diligence, why they did not fulfill their assignment to protect you, because they wanted you stuck. They did not want you to close out a cycle. Why? Because they knew that by the time, because this person's wealth was directly attached to that assignment to protect you, that was only for a season though. Their wealth would not always be connected to that job. Because as you know, when you go to an amusement park, okay, if you have somebody who's assigned to make sure that you're safe, they're only assigned to you for that temporary moment, right? After that, their job is done. In my dream, that was this person's assignment, and their wealth was attached to it. So what they was afraid of is that, okay, once it's all said and done, she goes through the finish line. Now she's moving on up, right? You see this ribbon, it's also an imprint of the world. You traveling, you're moving around, you're going places. And so now that wealth is no longer flowing, right? It doesn't mean that they would not have been able to attract wealth from other means, because I'm sure the Most High would have made ways for them to maintain their security and to thrive just off the strength that they did fulfill their assignment from a space of love. Now, this person, they came in with the wrong intentions, and it ended with those intentions being revealed because they could not stop you. Ultimately, you would still cross over. You would still break through this ribbon. The Most High would still protect you and make sure that you got exactly what you deserve. Look at this. The Nine of Pentacles. You would still move forward independently and confidently. Regardless of what their intentions was, this is still your outcome. The Nine of Pentacles is financial security and abundance. You have reaped the harvest, the rewards of your harvest. Okay, you've planted seeds and now you have been able to collect, and you live a very comfortable lifestyle. This is where that roller coaster or that ride, that adventure takes you. But it would have been risky. This person knew the risk, and they was willing to risk it all to see you fall so that you would never get to this place in your life, because they recognized that they did not have a seat. They would not have a seat at your table because they never had the right intentions anyway. And so they wanted to block you. Let me see why again. Why did they want to stop you here? They fumbled the ball real bad, and they did not want to leave. Oh my goodness, they was fighting and screaming when that woman said, "You're terminated. I'm writing up your termination papers." They got aggressive as hell. That's how you know they recognize, oh, karma is setting in now. Now you got to deal with the karma. Look at this, the Strength card. The Strength card. Look at this. And what did I just say though? They was hollering and screaming, just like a little kid, okay, that's getting ready to be put over their grandmama's knee and get that very much so necessary spanking because they won't get it together. They did not want to release it because they needed to have a certain amount of power over you, Chosen. Remember, they possessed the controls that dictated your protection, your safety. They didn't possess all of it though, because the Most High is your first protector. But the Most High gave this person an assignment, and they thought in their own egotistical mind that they had all of the control, and that all they had to do was decide one day that they was not going to protect you and that they was going to watch you fall. And they thought that that gave them a sense of power over you with the Strength card. But look at this. What's at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. This is them now, losing sleep, up at night, going through anxiety. Why are they going through anxiety? Yeah, because they know that their wealth, their good karma was directly associated with how they treated you in this lifetime. And because they was willing to take a risk like this risk, the risk that they was willing to take was dangerous, y'all. It was a dangerous risk to watch you, like, this could be anybody for y'all. This could be your parents that was supposed to protect you, and they did not care. They wanted to see you fall flat on your face. This could be friends. This could be lovers. This could be co-workers. Whoever this is in your life, somebody had an assignment to protect you, and they purposely fumbled the ball because they did not want to see you move towards your success here. Look at this. This is why they're having anxiety. The 8 of Swords being clarified by the 9 of Swords. They feel stuck because they know that now they've placed themselves in a position that they have to work their own selves up out of. They have to do this. No one else is going to do it for them. They have to do this. And they're afraid of what that might look like moving ahead here, because they was in their ego. It was all about them. It was all about them. And so now that the reality has set in, look at this. The Fool card is in a reverse because they took such a foolish risk. Like, this was a foolish move right here. They were supposed to protect you as you took the leap of faith towards your destiny. This is interesting because you see this bird right here on the sidelines right there. That bird is protecting, you know, making sure that her fall is secure, you know, to make sure that she falls, that she lands softly, right? But you see the bird is not struggling to carry out his position. It's not struggling to do it. So it's not like it would have taken a lot of effort or a lot of work for this person to fulfill their assignment of keeping you safe and protected. It was not a hard job. They had it easy. They had it easy, and they would end up gaining wealth as a result of doing something that barely took any effort on their end except for the right intentions and to just make sure that you was good. They chose not to. They wanted to see you fall fast. But see, this is the thing. You're going to fall and you're going to land softly regardless because the Most High said so. But they fall swiftly, and I mean it's hard. It hits hard. It hits hard because, see, the Star card represents you get everything that is rightfully yours. You get everything that you deserve. You get everything that you've hoped and prayed for. Okay? The 8 of Wands. Yeah, that's the 8 of Wands. Things move forward very quickly for you. Let me pull a card because I was supposed to take one from my Declare and Decree deck real quick. Okay, I got one that fell on the floor. But this says, all feelings of defeat and powerlessness is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All feelings of defeat and powerlessness is now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Put that on paper and burn it. Let me see the one that fell here. So this one says, all wicked agendas, known and unknown, performed against myself and my lineage is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All wicked agendas, known and unknown, performed against myself and my lineage is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Okay, you may be able to see that one. This is, you know, I have light print now to where you'll be able to see it much better. But yes, you want to burn and release because somebody had a wicked agenda that you was not aware of. And they wanted you to feel defeated. They wanted you to feel powerless because they felt like they had all of the control when it came to your safety, your security, your protection. They really let stuff go to their head. And now, you know, it's... Let me see why they was kicking and screaming. Why was they kicking and screaming as they was being escorted out of your life? Because your spiritual team is going to escort this person out of your life. They will no longer have a power position in your life. So even if this person is still around for whatever reason, like if you have some sort of obligation where you have to see this person sometimes, right? It ain't but so many scenarios where you have to see this person, right? But let's just say if it's a relationship between yourself with someone that you share children with, and that person was supposed to protect you, protect your children, but they purposely sabotaged their position because they wanted to see you fail. It's one of those things where you're not going to stop them from having a relationship with their children. If they don't have a relationship, that's on them. But as long as your children are young, then you have to still see that person, but they no longer have a power position in your life. And because they fumbled the ball maliciously and intentionally, they lose everything. They don't even realize Queen of Swords in the reverse. That's why they was kicking and screaming, because they're a liar. They didn't want to accept the truth. This person did not want to accept the truth. They don't want to accept the truth of the fact that they're miserable, they're bitter, they do things out of spite, out of anger. They did not want to accept the reality of why they was being removed from your life here. See, the cup was spilled. You see that cup is spilled up underneath her. They had to be walked up out of there because their heart is so closed off, it's so blocked. Four of Swords. This is why they was kicking and screaming coming out, because now there's the strong energy of they have to face themselves. They have to face themselves here. This is going to push them into a space where they have to accept the truth. They're still having a hard time accepting the truth because that sword that's next to the tub is facing downward. That's like the Ace of Swords in a reverse. This person is still not going to accept the truth. Okay? Look at that. Seven of Wands is in the reverse. Because now they was kicking and screaming, leaving up out of there because they realized they have no power. They're not even protected. That security that came in and pulled them up out of that room when she told him he was terminated and he started acting crazy was the same security. This person can't protect themselves against it. They wanted to. They thought that they had a power position, but that security came in and shut that thing down. Okay? Like your little stick and your kickback and all of this foolishness that you talking ain't going, it's not going to stop nothing. They jumped that fence and they handled that person that tried to take you out or watch you go down. Seven of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. Why? Because they was being slick. They thought they was being slick. They thought that they could hide their intentions in your life and be able to reap the harvest, reap the reward of their position. They thought they was going to be able to reap the reward of being in your life, but that they would not have to fulfill the assignment that came with that reward. So now they lost everything. They lost it all. Look at this, Five of Wands. Now they're fighting. Now there's chaos. Now there's drama. This is what they're left with. A whole bunch of drama in their life. Conflict, toxicity, toxic people, competitive energy all around them. That's what they're left with. Look at this, Four of Cups, and they're miserable. They're miserable. That's just too bad. They should not have done that mess. They should have just done what the Most High, and they knew this is the Judgment card. They're being judged. They knew that they were supposed to protect you because that was their assignment. So they was not sleep to it. So that's my message for you all. You reap what you sow. The Most High sees everything. And regardless of how much control a person thinks that they have in your life, when they misuse and abuse their position in a chosen seed's life, they are seeing the karma unfold very, very fast here in the age of Aquarius, because it did not take them long to stop that doggone roller coaster right before it got ready to drop. Bam, stop. She came right out. What are you doing? Why didn't you protect her and make sure that she was safe and secure? He's talking about he forgot. How do you forget when that's your only assignment? That's what you literally got assigned to do in order to get paid. But you dropped the ball? Okay. So as a result, you are terminated, meaning they lose it all. Too bad, so sad. That's my message for you all. I love you. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this message, and I'll talk to y'all next time.